Et ben bonjour à tous, c'est Micka, et aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour un nouveau let's play sur le jeu Red Dead Redemption à la petite anglaise. Nous sommes donc sur la version PS3, et on va tout de suite commencer notre aventure. J'espère que vous allez bien. Donc pour ça, je vais faire une nouvelle sauvegarde, et on est parti. Hop. Depuis le temps que je voulais le faire, ce petit Red Dead Redemption, ça va faire plaisir. Ouais, c'est chargé, hein. Bien entendu. Désolé si vous entendez les ventilos, mais je crève de chaud. Je vais rester. Je vais laisser profiter la cinématique et je vous retrouve tout de suite.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can by voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Donc hop, on est parti. J'espère que vous allez bien. J'espère que ça vous plaira. Sauvegarde en cours. Bah alors.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Ils nous attendent devant. Et ben c'est parti. Je suis Jace, le cheval. C'est parti.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus. Come on. Whoa now. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians. Or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most three detectives. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Il Une PS3 avec le charbon encore, dommage. J'aurais dû la poser, mais tant pis.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Alors... Bientôt arrivé.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Let's go, Mr. Marston.
That's
No
calm
need to
down.
be making no trouble. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill.
Bien parce qu'il y a une loque autour. Ça c'est super pratique.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort
Nous sommes
Mercy.
au fort.
Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a
There we
good
go.
time.
Oh le piaf là. Hop. On va avancer. Avancer. Approchez-vous du fort. Hop. Ça sent le traquenard.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you!
Bill!
Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Duquel? Celui de ta femme?
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill!
You must think I was born yesterday.
Oula.
You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh,
Ouais, t'es son frère, mais il a mal changé. Il a mal,
Do I look
comment
like I
dire,
need
il a
saving?
mal tourné. Ah là, t'as pas besoin d'aide. Hein. Il y a
Bill,
deux,
please.
enfin, trois en
They
tout.
want to kill us all. I can help you.
well, you never tried to save me before.
T'as jamais essayé
You
de
only
sauver
seem to save yourself.
Bill,
Sérieux, lui?
I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words.
Oula.
Well, things are different now, John.
Les choses
Now
ont changé.
I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you.
Encore une histoire de...
Implores. I
Regarde,
implores
comme
you
ça.
to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Oh. Poor Jim.
Quel enfoiré. Toi, si je te retrouve, tu vas passer un mauvais quart d'heure. Oh, le pantalon, quoi. J'ai mal aux yeux. Sauvegarde un coup. Nouveaux amis, vieux ennemis. Sérieux?
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
Apparemment.
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
Ça a coûté que $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Ouais, le temps il a bien changé. Malheureusement,
Long time
c'est
ago.
plus le cas. Mais ce qui s'est passé là.
What was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. What will you do now?
C'est pour le réglage de gorge.
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic,
Can I shit
just
on the
like in
couch?
those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read.
You.
Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear
C'est
that
pas
in
faux.
mind.
Miss. On va sortir. Alors, carte que je me rappelle. Comment on fait pour zoomer, dézoomer? Je crois que c'est comme ça, voilà. Tellement de temps.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm
Merci,
happy
c'est
enough
plaisir.
with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Giddy up! Come on then. I'll show you around the property.
What? Hammer Beach.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Magasin.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
Good.
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Come on, boy.
Whoa there.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Ah bah oui, tu peux en vendre forcément. Miss
Come on,
Bonnie.
this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Allez à la maison de Bonnie.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Miss Bonnie. C'est Bonnie Tyler? Non,
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is
My pleasure.
trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head
Oh,
out.
c'est une belle arme.
The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Allez, c'est parti.
Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Yeah!
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
C'est mieux qu'on avait ça. C'est ce que je veux dire. La façon de pas avancer.
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you?
Avec plaisir.
That's it. Kill those little varmints. You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. You're a good shot, Mr. Martin. Those rabbits didn't stand a chance. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Ah, mais je te suis.
Come on!
Yeah! If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop.
Sorry about that, old friend.
Nice shot! That coyote won't be back. Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Attacher le cheval. Hop.
Come on.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will
Je t'en
see you
prie,
in the
merci à
morning.
toi.
Good night,
Alors,
Mr.
c'est aujourd'hui.
McFarlane.
Bonne journée, bonne nuit. Bonne journée. Bonne nuit, plutôt. Pour ce qui est la partie, vous pouvez dormir dans le lit de votre chambre. Ok. Et votre sang-froid. 1 sur 3. Réputation. Hop, 150. Ok. Bah, nous, on va s'arrêter là sur cet épisode numéro 1 du nouveau let's play sur Red Dead Redemption sur la PS3. Exclu PS3. Et je vous donne rendez-vous, bien entendu, pour le prochain épisode. À plus tard. Donc, merci à vous de m'avoir regardé et je vous donne rendez-vous plus tard. Allez, ciao.